Hi, I'm Robbie from Roberto's Pizza in Sheffield, Mass, the oldest town in the Berkshires, and this is my pizzeria. So, um, I've been in business literally my whole life. I am very lucky to have known what I've wanted to do since I was very young. I come from a very big family. My mom has six sisters, one brother, the Bravo family, my one uncle, Johnny Bravo. So there's just lots of cooking always going on. I'm first generation Mexican American mixed with French and um, second born in the US on my mother's side, actually. So my mother remarried. That's how we got to the Berkshires when I was 10 years old. My family on the East Coast has Italian roots, which combined it very well with a lot of our traditions. Um, so growing up, it was just always family and food, and that's something I feel very passionate about. And when I discovered the hospitality business, I just felt right at home. I was really lucky to be able to start a career in the Berkshires doing this as well. There's businesses here like the Marketplace, which is kind of my claim to fame around here. Dave Renner, Kevin Schmitz, who started the Marketplace, um, they had opened up their commissary kitchen in Sheffield, and that's where I started. From there, went to open up started the first cafe, went to Pittsfield to open up the second cafe with them. In between that time, I was helping Soko Creamery start their first sales team. I put the ice cream in all the New York markets, in Westchester, Whole Foods, Mrs. Green's. Um, from there, I was with Mark Firth at the Prairie Well. And, while I'm name dropping as well, these are all people with a lot of experience. So my knowledge came from hands-on learning. Along with this, though, I had the ability to integrate technology into this industry. So when I talk about that, that's something that I actually nerd out a lot on because it is absolutely the future and is absolutely a big part of my success. A great example of that would be when I came back to the Marketplace to open up the third location in Great Barrington Kitchen Table during the pandemic, which we had never shut the door. I haven't stopped through the whole pandemic, working and grinding. And online ordering was a great example of that. So online ordering gave people the ability to have contactless ways of ordering, which was a big help for people to grab their food and not have to enter spaces when they didn't feel comfortable. In business, I call it the frictionless era. You're going to see a lot more of this happening, this integration. So for me, figuring out exactly what I wanted to do, my main cuisines, of course, were Italian and Mexican food. And I had been searching many towns in the Berkshires, and I ended up actually where it all started in Sheffield, where my family was from on the East Coast. And I just saw a great opportunity here. Um, with the space that I took actually has a beautiful backyard. I'm not sure if anybody ever pictured a backyard in Sheffield. So I opened up the backyard and I put in a space for you to order your food in the backyard and went underground. And when I went underground, so the tickets actually print in my kitchen when you order your food outside. The vessel that I'm using is this beautiful food truck. It was actually the Bistro Box's first food truck that they started in that I found in somebody's backyard, and I had it hand painted by Geesign Shout out to Dominic, the son, who hand painted the Roberto, so beautiful on this trailer. So we have that in the backyard now. And that really, really was a success in opening at the during these times, and was with that outside seating and having the ability again to do something so easily. From there, I just do what I do, and I believe that the hospitality business is about building community. So that's what I wanted to bring to Sheffield, was the hub for that. All right, so in the build out of Roberto's, actually, if you look at the walls, this is Italian plaster, the back brick wall, that's called the German schmear. The painting was actually done by Isha Nelson. My design idea was actually Puerto Rico inspired. So if you go to Puerto Rico, like Old San Juan, you're going to see these beautiful, colorful cafes, and they might do green, orange, whatever color it is, and it'll look like the same layout where it's one color on the base and then just kind of splattered as it goes up the walls. You know, the space when I was building it was being built while I was still working and overseeing a couple other restaurants. So I was here on my hands and knees till very early in the morning in the build out of this, overseeing this project for myself on the first restaurant I've ever opened on my own, which was very exciting, and I was very green and learned a lot. When it comes to logistics, Kitchen Confidential is a great book for young entrepreneurs to read in this industry. Good economy of space is something to constantly be thinking about when you're doing a build out for your space. My restaurant here is very intimate and cozy. You're going to order at the register, so it's more of a fast casual dining ordering system. I do have the menus on the wall. I do have menus at the music stand as you walk in that you can take and bring to your table. So all you do is order the food at the register, and we take care of the rest. The pizza is old world Italian. We are making every sauce in-house. My dough has a 3-day cold ferment on the low, so it's very much how you would eat it in Italy. You're going to metabolize it really well. We cook at 700 plus degrees. I do have a portable wood-fired oven as well, which we take to Highland Farm every Thursday for summertime. And we also do a lot of catering, wedding rehearsals, private parties, weddings, you name it, we're right there. You can actually just email me through my website at robertospizza413.com if you're ever interested in talking to me more about that. And we can get in the kitchen and start making some pizza. This is beautiful dough right here. You know, you can always tell just by how, when I hold it in my hand, how it's just kind of like Play-Doh, you know? So, that's it. We're going to come right over to my peel. I got a little semolina we're going to throw down. Now, I use a California tomato. So it's a little sweet, no sugar in the sauce at all. Not allowed here. Want to make sure you get right to the edge. Right to the edge there. Okay? Shredded mozz, little fresh mozz, and I'm going to go ahead. I have these peppadews. It's a sweet little pepper with just a little bit of a kick to it. Sopressata. Little honey drizzle. Okay. And into the oven we go. If you come over here, you can see the fire, but this is a brick oven we're using. This oven is from Italy. A little over 5,000 pounds. So like I said, all sauces are made fresh in-house. Our desserts are made fresh in-house. We have a delicious tiramisu. We make a Nutella cookie. We're using, for ice cream right now, we have Hylon Farm. Hylon Farm is a local creamery in Lee using Jersey cows. We actually make a salted brown butter chocolate chip cookie for Hylon Farm that we collabed with them on for the perfect ice cream sandwich. Smells so good. A little Parmesan. Do a little brush to the bottom. Beautiful. Not too floppy. Can hear the crunch. Some basil. Now at Roberto's, you're going to see I have my designer pizzas. And then, of course, you can also make a pizza for however you would like it, right? If you want a pepperoni or a sausage. The beautiful thing about pizza, too, it's for everybody. It's vegan, it's vegetarian. I have gluten-free option as well. It's all here for you. Now the last ingredient for the Roberto on this balancing act, it's a balancing act is what I call it when you have the peppadew and the sopressata, and a little spicy, a little sweet, is the honey drizzle right at the end here. And there it is, the Roberto. At Roberto's, you can also do halves. So what I mean by that, and I tell everybody as a great introduction when you eat here, half Roberto, half Hannibala. All right, now let's try a slice. Ooh, beautiful undercarriage. The coolest thing that's happened too, 128 pizzerias in Massachusetts, and we won the Golden Pizza Trophy. That was pretty unbelievable, and the guys out of the north end of Boston came to give me that pizza trophy. Every time I eat it, All right, so this is my portable wood-fired oven, just straight wood-fired. This actually cooks hotter than the oven that I just showed you inside my brick oven. Remember, heat is an ingredient. So this is really cool. I modified this to my trailer, which allows me to really put it in really cool spots for my clients. Like I was telling before, we do a lot of private parties, weddings, wedding rehearsals. Pizza is great for everybody. I'm telling people now, we're pizza-tainers. You can be vegetarian, vegan, meat lover, whatever it is, we have you covered. The menu can go as deep as you'd like. Salad, fresh bread, hand-rolled brick oven meatballs, wings, you name it, we got you covered. So over here is actually this is my pizza truck I just purchased as well. So this is really cool. Perfect pizza truck right here. Onto the backyard, we have outdoor dining that goes pretty late into the season. We have fire pits. I'll have other heated elements out here. This is the station I was talking about out back that was hand painted by Geese Sign. Over there's where you're ordering your food, beer on tap. We have you covered. Live music on Fridays. The gardens are done by Penelope and Lloyd. When I started this backyard, I opened with only 4 picnic benches, and it evolved to this. This is our 3rd summer here now. So this also gets rented out for private parties as well. We open up at 3 o'clock in the summertime, 4 o'clock in the off season. So a lot of graduation parties, a lot of birthday parties are happening too. Baby showers, baby reveal parties are happening here. A lot of times even before the restaurants opened. So the Roberto's character, actually, I don't know if I mentioned this. He's right over here. He was drawn by Brett Parsons, who does DC Comics. He did a comic book called Tank Girl, and I'm originally from California. Santa Monica is where I was born, so I had the idea of, like, this is kind of my version of almost like the Bob's Big Boy inspired, but he's younger and he's got all my tattoos scanned into him. So we're having fun here. You're probably going to see Stay Gold around here in certain places. I put it on my pizza box. I took Stay Gold from my pizza journey that I was on when I was in New York everywhere. For some reason, I just kept seeing Stay Gold like spray painted in front of me, so I just took it with me. And for me, it means just to stay positive, just keep going, and do your best. So hope to see you guys soon at Roberto's in Sheffield. Open Wednesday through Sunday in the off season, Tuesday through Sunday in summertime. You can find more information out at robertospizza413.com.